Hey friends, today we are going to see how Adele transformed from this to this and how you can do it too.
When I admitted to my own friends who thought I was really happy, but actually I'm really unhappy. I'm really unhappy. I'm really unhappy. Unhappy.
I will walk you through the step-by-step process how to eat and exercise effectively to lose weight quickly and safely. This approach helped lots of people around the world to achieve stunning results. Adele's is just one of them. These transformations aren't just about looking great, it's about feeling great, both inside and out. Let's start with step 1. By the way, if you are new to the channel, my name is Kamran. I'm a sports scientist doctor based in Berlin. And in this channel, we explore healthy lifestyle to get better every single day. So step 1 is to start with why. Adele's journey started with a purpose, a personal decision. She wanted to improve her health, fight depression, and be a better role model for her son. Your journey starts the same way, by understanding your why. Are you doing this for your health, for more energy, for confidence, or whatever it is? Just write it down. This is really important. And make sure you ask yourself why a few times. Let's say you want to be healthier, to live longer. Cool. Why you want to live longer? Maybe you want to travel the world or spend more time with your family and friends. Nice. See, if you ask yourself why a few times, you can dig deeper and find your purpose. This can help you in those days that you don't want to get up from the bed and you don't have any energy to go outside. It's really powerful, trust me. Alright, so you have written down your why. Now let's dive into step 2. But before we get there, we need to talk about something fundamental, the calorie deficit. Here's the deal. A calorie deficit means you burn more calories than you consume. Think of it like this. If you are eating 2000 calories a day but burning 2500, great, you are in a 500 calorie deficit. And that's the magic formula for weight loss. This is where every weight loss strategy like fasting, keto, low carb diets, you name it, ends up. They all aim to help you eat fewer calories than you burn. For example, fasting gives you a smaller window to eat, which can naturally reduce your intake. But here's the kicker. If you overeat during those 8 hours that you are not fast, no matter the diet, you are not creating a calorie deficit. You might lose some weight at first, but you will struggle to sustain it. So yes, calorie deficit is the thing. It has two components: calories intake, or what you eat, and calories burn, or what you burn. Now we are trying to measure our calorie intake and calorie burn. This is where the step 2 is coming, tracking your calorie intake. It's super simple. You have 2 ways to do this: the old school way or the high-tech way. First, let's talk about the old school way. If you prefer pen and paper, here's how it works. Write down everything you eat during the day. Everything. From your breakfast to that mid-afternoon snack, even that handful of chips you grab while you're watching TV. Then at the end of the day or a week, go online and look up the calories for each item. For example, if you had scrambled eggs for breakfast, pepperoni pizza for lunch, and a salad for dinner, you have to Google the calories count for each and add them up. It's a bit tedious, but it works. You gotta remember to measure the exact amount of each meal as well. Now, if you want to save time and make life easier, use the second option, which is using apps like MyFitnessPal or Lose It. For example, with MyFitnessPal app, you just enter what you ate and how much, and it calculates everything for you automatically. It even has a feature like barcode scanning or AI-powered food recognition. So you can literally scan your food and get the exact calorie count. It's fast, efficient, and way less work. So measure your calorie intake for a week using whichever method you prefer, whether it's pen and paper or an app. Track everything you eat to get an accurate picture of your daily intake. And once you have got that down, it's time for step 3, tracking your calories burned. Checking how many calories you're burning each day is really important. Just like tracking your calorie intake, you have got 2 options here too. The old school way or the app option. For pen and paper to start, you need to calculate your BMR or basic metabolic rate. But what is this basic metabolic rate? Think of BMR as the number of calories your body burns just to stay alive if you did absolutely nothing all day, like lying in a bed for 24 hours. Even in that scenario, your heart pumps, your liver and kidneys work, and your body's organs burn energy to keep you alive. So you can calculate your BMR using this formula here. Keep in mind that these formulas are just estimates. They don't account for differences in muscle mass or unique health conditions. However, it's good enough to learn about the body. If you don't want to do the math, you can use an online BMR calculator. Just Google it, input your info, and you will get your number really fast. After you measure your basic metabolic rate, to calculate your total calorie burn in a day, you need to add up all your activities. For example, if you walk 30 minutes to work and another 30 minutes back home, that's 1 hour of walking. On average, walking for an hour burns around 275 calories. Remember, the numbers of calories you burn depends on your weight, activity intensity, and fitness level. And also, the heavier you are, the more calorie you're burning in the same activity. But this is an average number. So do this for all activities: biking, weightlifting, house chores, and more. Once you have calculated the calories burned for each activity, add those numbers to your BMR to get your total daily calories burned. The downside of this method is that it can be time consuming and the result might not be super accurate. The simpler option is using an app. Many apps like Apple Health, Google Fit, Samsung Health, Strava, or Polar can calculate your calorie burn. Some apps integrate with devices like smartwatches for more precise tracking. Most apps track your resting metabolic rate, your BMR, and the calories you burn from physical activity. If you have a device like an Apple Watch, it monitors your heart rate and activity levels to give more accurate numbers. If you're just using your phone, the app will estimate your calorie burn based on its sensors and your inputs. Apps like Apple Health or Google Fit provide useful estimates, but the accuracy improves significantly when paired with a wearable device like a smartwatch. Let's take a look at Apple Health. You will see 2 numbers: resting calories, which is your BMR, and active calories. Add these 2 numbers together to find your totally calories burned for the day. Apps make this process faster and more convenient, but the accuracy can vary depending on whether you are using additional devices like smartwatches or fitness tracker. Now that you have tracked your calorie intake in step 2 and your calorie burn in step 3, you're ready to calculate your calorie deficit. Take your calorie intake and subtract it from your calorie burn. If the result is negative, let's say minus 500 or around that, it means you are in a calorie deficit and will likely lose weight. However, if the number is positive, it indicates you are not in a calorie deficit and won't lose weight. Again, if you burn more calories than you eat, congratulations, you are in a calorie deficit and you are on track to lose weight. But if you eat more than you burn, you will gain weight. You might think, okay, if I eat only 1000 calories a day and burn 3000 calories, I will lose weight super fast, right? And technically, yes. You would. But here's the problem. First of all, it's not safe. According to the studies, the ideal calorie deficit is around 500 calories per day. But why? A calorie deficit of about 500 calories per day is generally safe and sustainable for most people, leading to a weight loss of around 500 grams per week. However, your body is incredibly smart. The moment it detects you're burning way more calories than you're eating, it kicks into survival mode. First, it slows down your metabolism to conserve energy. Then, in the extreme calorie deficits, it starts breaking down protein from your muscles to fuel essential organs like your heart, liver, and kidneys. Sure, you might see rapid weight loss in the first few days, but your body will adapt. And at what cost? Muscle loss, fatigue, long-term damage to your metabolism. So, start by measuring what you eat, the calorie intake, and what you burn, the calorie burn. If you aim for a 500 calorie deficit per day, you will lose weight gradually and safely. This approach also helps you avoid the risk of muscle loss or metabolic slowdown. And hey, if you're looking for inspiration, just think about Adele's incredible transformation or countless others who have done it the right way. So start today, track your calories, stay in that sweet 500 calorie deficit zone, and watch your progress over time. And if you want to know how keto diet can help you to lose weight, you can watch this video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.